That was a hard hit.
Yeah, the heartbreaker.
Kenny, why you looking like?
Kenny, why you looking like Biggie? Got screwed out of that fucking title. He had no respect when he was WWE champion at all, and he can't even win the fucking Rumble. That not just happened. Did she not miss the Royal Rumble because of that bullshit? And then you ended with, as long as you're with Lily, you're cured.
What? Look, I'm about to go R. Kelly. Use your common sense, man. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Hashtag stop hating on the Miz.
Right, you're killing me out here. You're killing me.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hype for this shit! Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the farm ball, get around with the arm with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Monday night, and you know what that means. Wrestling with Knuckleheads, Knucklehead Night Raw. Baby, what's going on? What up, Janelle? What up, Mr. Loki? What up, Hassan? Happy Labor Day to everybody. We're going to watch Raw late. We're going to have to watch it on the replay. I know that shit was on at 2 o'clock. Tired of streaming to 0. Let's change that. Nah. I'm not tired of streaming to 0. I don't stream to 0. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? How was y'all weekend? It's a long weekend. If you had off today, beautiful. If you didn't, fuck them. You know how we do in these streets. What's going on, everybody? If y'all saw Raw already, don't try to what the fuck is the word? Ruin it. There you go. You gotta forgive me. Don't try to ruin it for me. Even though I saw one thing that was ruined already. Raw is stuck in the time loop. Yeah, I hear you. How have you been? We haven't seen you. Yo, what's going on, Janelle? Well, I don't know if you noticed, I was in a car accident. I'm fine. Everything, you know, me and my brother, we was in the car getting home. Fine. I was dealing with that, but I took off the 2 weeks. I wanted to try to get more sleep. That didn't work. Trying to get, you know, some shit together, you know. But we back. You know, we see what's happening. We live in living color. I ain't seen nothing Monday Night Raw nice. We about to throw that shit on right now. Fuck it. The Monday Night Raw was already shown. Shit, you let me know when y'all ready to press play on this motherfucker. But what's going on, Tyson? But yeah, man, I just took off. Sometimes you gotta handle your business. You know what I'm saying? But so good. Yo, Friday, when we do the toe on the show, we'll talk more about that. We'll get a little deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all doing? How's everybody's? How y'all been? It's been a while since I seen you. I know y'all was entertained every day when I was gone. That's what I heard. Y'all been outside. Y'all got to see some. Y'all went to the beach or some shit. Every year I just keep saying, I gotta go to the beach. I gotta go to the water, get something, do something. It's like the summer goes by so fast. Can't do nothing. You already seen Raw Tyson? All right, don't ruin it, man. You know the routine. You know the routine. But fuck it. Should take some time off when you need it. Yeah, I hear you, man. You know, sometimes Tyson Paris was a good half show. To be honest with you, I was asleep for most of that shit. That shit felt slow. The fans were overrated. They were just loud when they wanted to be. The fucking botches was crazy with Nikki and Becky Lynch. That ending was I didn't know who was coming, but I knew somebody was gonna come, you know, fucking in that shit. Debating on if you should go to AEW All Out this year. When is that? I appreciate that, Tyson. Let's see. AEW All Out 2025. September 20th. Okay. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's not gonna be Edge's last match, is it? There's only one match for that right now, and that's Edge and Christian versus FTR. Hey, fuck it, man. Why not? Went bowling yesterday. Nice. How was that? I haven't been bowling in a while. I got 2 bowling balls. 3. The first one I bought, I didn't put the pro grip on it. Kind of regretted it. Bought the second one that has the brain inside, so I could, you know, hook it with the pro grip. Not bad. I got a pair of shoes, but I got my uncle's bowling ball also. That shit's heavy, bro. My man was fucking. He must have been a power lifter or something. That shit heavy. But yeah, I haven't been bowling in years. Try to take that shit not serious, but you know, got your own ball. It's different when you got your own shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's what's up. You taking advantage of the time off. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do what you gotta do. Got my fruit punch sparkling water. Fruit punch sparkling water. You got me excited with the fruit punch, but then the sparkling water. I'm not a fan of sparkling water. I'm not a big fan of it. So, Clueless, Mean Girls, and Pixies. I know Clueless, and I heard of Mean Girls. I never really watched it because to me it was what's Pixies? Now you got me interested. What's Pixies? Okay, this one I haven't. Like, I looked it up. Nah, I ain't never seen this before. After Joe loses his love to a pixie curse, he must unlock the secrets of the pixies and make amends for his past actions in order to get her back. That's a cartoon from 2015. Damn, I ain't never seen that one. I ain't never heard of that one. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Might be one of them that came in and gone. I do like the Eiffel Tower entrance. Yeah, that was dope. It was cool going to Berlin, me and the family. Nice. You went to Berlin? Shit. That's what's up. Shit. Travel that world, man. The entrance was dope for Clash at Paris. I think they could do with 1 or 2 more matches. Like, not every match needs to be half hour long. You know that first match with fucking Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed was like 56 minutes, bro? And I'm talking about like since the beginning of the show, the beginning of the segment to the end of the shit is like a 56 minutes. That's crazy, bro. And it's like, I don't mind a match being that long. But when it's slow and that long, and then nothing really happens to the end, damn, bro. You really dragging this shit out. It's like a filler movie or a filler TV show. Like, damn, you just doing filler shit here. Fucking, and then you leave us on a cliffhanger. Video games and Adam Sandler. Oh, Pixel. I heard that. Pixies apparently is a cartoon movie. Feel like they should have added another woman's marriage to another woman's match to yeah. feel like the John Cena and Logan Paul match could have ended it earlier. That's true. It would have been nice to see, like, yo, Naomi's not gonna be a Clash of Champions or Clash in Paris. You put a multi-woman match for that title, or you put a match for versus Stephanie McCool or something like that. Some shit. I understand you got shit to do for Raw, but come on, man. There's plenty of shit to do for Raw. They still got that entrance. I think they back in that same spot that they were in before. I think they're in the same location, right? The same arena. Roman is written off to do Street Fighters. Yo, bro, Street Fighters. That fucking cast is so stupid. Cause yo, literally, you hired people for the look of them. Like, come on, you know that they can't do half the shit that they need to do for Street Fighter, bro. Come on. Be honest with you, I really didn't care for. You didn't care for Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella? Yo, I mean, listen, man. We knew what that shit was gonna be. We knew what that shit was gonna be. Come on. As much as the community of wrestling, the inside, everybody wants to talk and hype shit up. We knew what that shit was. Everybody's trying not to hurt people's feelings, and I get it, but come on. We knew what that shit was. The SmackDown start early on Friday. Let's see. It might. Let's see. SmackDown is live at 8 p.m. Every Friday. What date is Friday? The 5th. Nah, it's coming on at 8 p.m. It might be because they're taped. I think SmackDown's taped, so they can put it on whenever they want. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch. It just wasn't the match. Bro, that wasn't the match they wanted neither. We know that shit. That definitely was not the match they wanted. But we knew. I knew. You could tell by the way that they were building the shit up. Nikki wasn't where she wanted to be. Becky ain't good enough to hold her up to the standards of what the match should have been. There was miscommunications everywhere. It kept like they just kept doing the same shit. Like I said, bro, most of this pay-per-view put me to fucking sleep. I was saying I love how Jey Uso had injured ribs, but they wrap his waist. And then he didn't have injured ribs during the match. You know what I'm saying? Nothing hurt during the match. What up, normal guy? Yo, I like your LSU background. I noticed Janelle changed his background. You changed your background. Mr. Loki zoomed in a little bit more to the low pan. I see y'all. Here. By the way, I started Raw already. We watching the highlights from Clash of Paris. Becky Lynch helping Seth Rollins. So me and Lay and I was texting, and He was saying that Becky Lynch helping CM Punk made him look weaker. What you think? You think? Because to be honest with you, everybody's already throwing out the idea of AJ Lee coming out and helping him be like a mixed tag team match or whatever. To me, that sounds like, yo, I get it, and you do all this shit, but that's the fastest build up. If they do that, that's got to be the fastest build up you gotta fucking imagine. Okay, so Roxanne and Raquel versus the Kabuki Warriors in a tag team match. I guess number one contendership is on the line there. Penta's here. I don't watch Clash of Paris or whatever the fuck that show. I hate you, normal guy. For me, it didn't hit. But do we see a build up of AJ Lee returning to A Punk? I mean, you would think so, right? But I think that's got to be something like build up slower, man. Because what now? CM Punk's gonna fight Seth Rollins, and then the next match they have is gonna be what, on Raw, and she's gonna screw him again, and then, oh, my wife is here to stop you from screwing me over. But then you got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker now to deal with. So what are we going into Survivor Series? You really want to see a War Games match between Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed versus CM Punk, Jey Uso, AJ Lee, and who the fuck else we got? What, Roman Reigns? Yeah, so it'll be 4-on-4. Shit. As cool as that sounds, there's no way you put Becky Lynch and AJ Lee in a fucking War Games match with 6 other men. I feel like the only reason why they're trying to do this is so they can go up against AW All Out. Probably. Remember, this is TKO now. So they're going head to head with AEW no matter what. Because they think doing that is going to kill AEW. But it didn't kill WCW. What killed WCW was their own mistakes. Jack Swagger came out. Okay, LA Knight. Yeah, but then does LA Knight screw CM Punk at the end of that shit? And then it's LA Knight versus CM Punk? I don't know. But the only way AEW is going to go out of business is if they keep making bad decisions. Like WCW went out of business because of the stupid shit that they made, that they decided to do towards the end with the New Blood and Trusso and all that, and then AOL wanted them gone. So it was a whole amalgamation of shit. AEW has a standard following, and TNA started going out of business because they went over to England because there was more money over there in the house shows, but then they started losing their distribution with the TV, and then they had to work their way back up to being seen around the world with TV. So AEW has CBS. Apparently that's a good relationship. They got their core fans that are always going to give them their whatever amount of ratings that they need. If they need to move a time slot, they can. You know, people are going to watch. There's 15 fucking shows that they're doing. They're going to compete with them for what? It's not like they're hurting them. They may hurt them on the pay-per-view buys, but if AEW gets smart and fucking sells their pay-per-view rights to HBO, and you can watch HBO or Prime TV for free, then who's hurting what? You know what I'm saying? Shit, back in my day, we had 2 TVs. One TV had Monday Night Raw. The other TV had Monday Night Nitro. And whatever one we wanted to watch had the sound. That was it. That was the way it worked. We had one TV that couldn't, it broke, so the speakers didn't work. Another TV that had the sound. But we would put the like Nitro or whatever on the TV without the sound and then watch Raw. And then when the commercials came, we go to Nitro to hear the sound. I got 2 TVs in front of me. I could watch AEW and WWE at the same time. And if you're gonna make AEW free with the way they do their pay-per-views, I'm pretty sure once people start realizing, like, yo, I can watch this shit at the same time, they might even start hurting WWE. WWE's gonna have to step up their game with their PLEs if they're gonna go head to head with free versus free. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, oh shit, I can hear myself. Oh shit, I can hear myself. Show speaker. What's going on, show? What's going on, show? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
What's up, bro?
Chilling, just talking to the chat.
Now you can talk to me. I'm here.
Now Jey Uso talking shit about him jumping Roman.
I didn't know Jey Uso. That's the only part I didn't see.
See, now Jay went from being a tag team partner with his brother to the right hand man of the tribal chief, the main event Jey Uso, to the world heavyweight championship. Now back to the fucking right hand man of the tribal chief. This man had 4 or 5 months of him being on his own, and they threw him back in there with his family, and he become a second fiddle. It's very hard to start fucking defending Jey Uso when they do this shit with him, because he's not really giving us nothing other than that yeet shit lately. I don't know if he's taking a step back or he's taking a step back, and this is what we see now. But it's ridiculous how this man is taking. He's not even in, like, he's in the title picture, but he's not even in the title picture. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like he's in the title picture. You feel like he's just someone that's there to fill a spot. Let me know. You feel like he's just filling a spot now, or you really think he's in the title contention? Because I don't see him winning the title. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about title contention. He's just someone there for a 4-way dance, like the fatal 4-way, where you could believe CM Punk winning the world championship. Shit, you could probably believe LA Knight winning the world championship, but Jay, he's going through so much shit. It's almost like, nah, he's just that guy that's holding the connection between Seth Rollins and the bloodline. And to me, that's a waste. That's a waste. That's the one thing that wrestling back in the day, even if there was somebody's like, yo, I can't see this guy winning the title, at least they gave him the respect to make it seem like he could. You know, that's the illusion. Like, now there's no more illusion here. This is business. This is business. There's no more illusion here. There's no more thinking Captain America's by himself about to fight Thanos and the rest of his army, and then out of nowhere on your left. You know what I'm saying? He's just there. I hear you, normal guy. That's what I'm saying. You know, like that. We need that. We need more. We need more contenders that are possibilities other than just spot fillers. You know, so LA Knight now is playing the victim here. You don't understand. I could have won. I could have did this, but you stopped. It's a fatal 4-way. There's no love. You know, there's no rules in this shit. He's not gonna let you win that match, and you ain't let him win that match. So that's on you. You feel me? Y'all had that match wrong. Y'all played that match wrong. We got LA versus Jey Uso coming out. Everybody got some shit to say. Bronson Reed's coming out now. Okay, the tribal. Okay, he got no more shoes. So the tribal thief don't have the shoes on his shit no more. Who the fuck told this man how to? Yo, they gotta just be giving him shirts. He gotta be coming in to work with his gear, looking fresh, and then they give him a shirt. And cause he got white and blue fucking Jordans, and then a black and red tribal thief shirt. Like, come on, bro, you got to match. LA Knight just told him, "I hope you have enough brain cells to put a sentence together." I got enough brain cells to beat you because I did it twice already. Okay. It's funny because I hear his uncle Scott, right? But he got the attitude of his father. The Scott Steiner was the big bad booty daddy, but Scott was the Rick Steiner was the badass motherfucker. Well, they both were badass motherfuckers, but Rick Steiner was the I don't give a shit. I'm not here to talk. Let's go. Yo, I sometimes I mix them up, Rick and Scott, because I know who they are. They're not like twins or nothing. But which one was Rick, which one was Scott, kind of fucks me up a little bit. It's not like Hawk and Animal. Hawk and Animal, you knew who. I know who was who. I like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. They fuck me up too. Them names be fucking me up sometimes. Fearless Fear. Okay. They call him asshole. That's one thing about the London fans too, that I can't understand a fucking thing they saying. I can't understand a word they saying sometimes. And yo, I had to look it up because they kept going 1, 2, sacre bleu. Like that's a phrase of astonishment, or like basically they're surprised that they kicked out. Now they're saying fuck you what? Fuck you Gunter. All right, here you go. Here goes uh it's a term, is a dated stereotypical French expression meant to express astonishment, shock, or amazement. There you go. Just in case if you didn't know what that means. But now we two bitches in the sea. We all two bitches. You understand the words that come out my mouth? There ain't nobody understand the words that are coming out your mouth.
I understand it.
Yeah. Shit. Like to get some chicken and waffles and some apple pie. I still don't. I don't know what Bronson Reed said. You don't have the balls. All yeet, no skeet. I don't know if he knows it. I don't know if if the WWE knows what that means or what, but I don't know.
I
This
think it's
BC
a shot at
Warhol.
his brother. All he knows ski.
What you said?
I said, I wonder if it's a shot at his brother since his brother's pregnant.
I think he did before. But so now it's a tag team match of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso and LA Knight. All right, this pack of candy. You ever heard of this shit, Zesty Bites? Not bad. Not bad. Another YouTuber's candy. Comes in a multi-pack. So I got the mango, which is new, strawberry, and blue raspberry. Blue raspberry so far is my favorite. So we save that for last. Oh, they got the fucking French guys against Jibi Bouli Shua La Foi. And then la foule la foi, sa foi, c'est ce que nous sa foi. And then what I just said in French, if you're wait, starting mid-January, Raw will be live on that. Wait, Raw will be back in France mid-January. Okay. So like I was saying, what I said in French was, if you're not watching Knucklehead Network, you fucking up. So y'all watching, so you're not fucking up. Everybody else that's not watching, they fucking up. This is what the candy look like. Like a sour patch. Yo, is Rhea and Io in a lesbian relationship that we don't know about?
Who and who?
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. It feels like they're in a lesbian relationship that we don't know about. What's going on, Johnny? Because yo, people are pointing out like they're grabbing each other's butts, the way they're speaking to each other. The fuck was that? Unlike Rhea, we don't need help. Okay. Leave a like and subscribe, motherfuckers. Word, normal guy. Shit. No one's ready for the Kabuki Wars. Okay. Shit. Kyrie saying just told Io everything will be all right. But what she said in Japanese was, watch Knucklehead Network. And yo, every Monday she does that for us. You know? And we go back way back. Yo, I can't tell what's Judgment Day's actual fucking song. Because it seems like every fucking competitor has a different song, but then every week they come out to a different song. So what are they just rotating the shit? Okay, Raquel looking at me like, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? Both of y'all can't get it. Yeah. We live out here. Hopefully, there's no fucking ads to this shit. Raquel and Roxanne and Judgment Day. How you 3-minute ass shit? How do y'all feel about Roxanne and Raquel versus Roxanne and Liv Morgan? What do you think about this version of Judgment Day with the women? You think it's going better than the Liv and Raquel? It's not for nothing. Roxanne kind of fits in there. Roxanne fits in that motherfucker. I wouldn't say better than Liv, but he definitely fits in there with Raquel. So it's not like it's that much of a difference. Because Liv was more main event status, or was a different presence, if that makes sense. But I'm not saying that either Roxanne or Raquel can't be women's champion, because they both could be women's champion. I don't know. I kind of like Roxanne and Raquel as the Judgment Day. I don't know if I like them better than Roxanne and Liv. I don't know if I like Liv better than Roxanne and Raquel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can say which one is better, but it definitely an equal replacement, if that makes sense. It makes sense to
You,
y'all?
you don't know which version you like better,
Yeah,
but
but they both good. You know what I'm
both
saying?
good. Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to figure out another situation where it was like that. It's like, because, the original. I guess it's like the Temptations. Because the Temptations went through so many different people, but the songs are still good. So it was like, you don't know which ones you like better. And I had to bring that shit all the way back down to the 50s. For me, it feels the same, right? Normal Guy, it feels the same. They put a hell of a fucking replacement for Liv in there with Roxanne, because Roxanne is just as crazy. So, but since she's not technically with Dom, they're able to separate. And what I think that gives them that edge, to give them that separation where you don't really compare them to each other, but you're like, this ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Both are sexy anyway. Liv or Roxanne. No, you damn right. And Raquel, don't keep Raquel out of the conversation. Yeah, or Stephanie or any of the other fucking women in the WWE. Come on, Normal Guy, you know better than that. Gee, these fucking ads. All right, we back now.
Is this live?
No, it aired at 2:00.
Shit. Am I gonna be able to catch up? All right. I'll listen.
No, I'm only a half hour in, and the only thing we missed was the first opening segment. If you skip past the talking, this is the first match of the night,
All right.
and they didn't really talk. They just made a tag team match. Jey Uso and LA Knight versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Adam Pierce.
No, themselves. The challenge was made and accepted.
That's dope. You can make your own matches.
Yeah.
My boy Show A Night.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though. I love how Oscar just walks around all fucking nonchalant and shit like that. Like her charisma is crazy. Definitely separates her from the rest of the. It's hard to believe how old Oscar is. Oscar got like fucking grown ass kids now. Oh, shoulder block. Nobody moves. Oh my! Roxanne just smacked the fucking face paint off of Oscar. Oh, Oscar's throwing kicks now. Shit, you don't slap a karate motherfucker. They kick your ass, literally. Roxanne went to the outside of the ring. She's a veteran in this game. You know, she ain't fucking around. And but Roxanne's lipstick must be smeared all over her cheek. You saw that? If y'all watching, you saw that shit? Like her whole cheek is like red. Things the her lipstick is being smeared off. That must be that French shit. Okay. Now Raquel comes in here. See, show heard about that French lipstick and said, "I gotta go get me some." Whoop. Okay, spinning kick. Oh, she's getting in a triangle choke. Nah, come on, Raquel is too fresh for that. Oh, she's coming up with that power suplex. She's coming out with that power suplex. I swear to God, if she'd have hit that, Kenny would have showed up. Oh shit, Kenny showed up. What's going on, Kenny?
Yo, what's up,
Yo,
people? What's going on?
chilling,
What's going
chilling.
on? All right,
We
all
watch,
right.
we watching Raw like never before. That's what I
Oh,
said, not what I saw.
like if it didn't happen earlier today.
Word.
I was trying to go live. I was gonna go live earlier today and do it when it's actually going on. But Jackie decided she needed to clean out the closet at the house. So I
She,
was fucking busy doing that shit.
she turned into Eminem.
Yep.
I was thinking about going on live too, but I thought it was gonna start at 3, so I was late.
Nah, I started at 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
and
But then
then
also I was like, shit, you never know. These motherfuckers might not be available to watch. So I was like, you know what? Let's go on our normal time. We got
mhm,
17 people in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
let's go.
Normal guy's the only one that ain't scared to talk to us. You feel me?
All
We
right.
don't bite that fucking hard. Oh,
Shoot, all
Roxanne
the
went for that
all the
smack.
other shit, all the other times I was fucking with Tyson.
And then speaking of Tyson, they go Tyson right there.
That a
Normal guy
boy.
and Tyson like, Kenny,
Yo.
where's the Henny? Don't be like Benny.
Oh, I'm liking normal guys icon for LSU.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
He's out here stunting. Okay, look at this. Okay, Kyrie with that little kip up. I like how she does that. She kicks the bottom rope and then she uses that leverage to go up there for head scissors. That's
So,
what's
yo,
up.
bro,
I like that.
bro, man, you was out for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
You left the kids by themselves.
Yep.
We was trying to figure shit out.
Hey man, like you said, I was on a mission.
Yeah. How can you elaborate a little bit more? Are we getting any new stuff here?
Well, we'll talk about that on Friday.
Shit, what am I doing Friday? I don't think I'm doing anything on Friday. Probably jump on.
All right.
Yeah, I don't gotta
Cool.
do it. No, I don't work the next day somewhere, right?
Shit.
No, but Raw was decent, man. From what I saw. There was certain parts that I missed, so
Mm. I don't know. Yeah, Raw seems to be all right now just because this tag team match is good. This fast
mhm.
paced, but yo, Clash in Paris felt so slow, bro.
Yeah, no, it did. Because being show, we talked about it on Saturday, where we was just like, and this feels like a house show. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then when they made the announcement yesterday about their European tour, bro, you know the whole month of January they out there, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be in Royal Rumble out there.
Yeah, like everything's gonna the whole month of January they're overseas. So that means Monday Night Raw, NXT, fucking SmackDown, all those shows are gonna be early in the day, the whole month of January.
Shit. Yo, didn't TNA do the same shit? And that's
They,
what kind of fucked up their whole TV deal.
I don't know because they tape their TV shows. So when they do one big, so say like the last time they were in Philly and they did the pay-per-view, they taped like 3 or 4 TV episodes while they were there. and then they just kept playing it every week.
You talking about TNA?
Yeah, that's why they.
Because
That's why they. That's why they take. That's why they get like they be all over the place.
no, yeah, but I was talking about when Dixie Carter towards the end of her run.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Remember?
I
Because I
think
remember
so.
they went to England for mad long,
Hmm.
and they like stood over there because there was more money in the gate than there was on TV, but they kind of
Uh-huh.
lost viewership or some shit.
Right. No, I mean, yeah. I think Ray would know more about that, but I don't know where he is.
Hey man, that's why we don't watch CNA out here. We watch Raw.
That's it. So I need to get back to AEW. I haven't seen AEW in months.
Bro, you ain't missing.
So
I haven't seen AEW in months either. And when I try to watch it, I'm like, oh this shit. Why?
I think I sat through one AEW show and I was just like, the fuck is going on? And I was like, yo, this dude's a champion now? Like,
Yeah. I watched the buy-in for the last
uh-huh.
pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm gonna spend the money, I'm gonna watch it. Fuck it. And then I'm watching the buy-in and I'm like, nah, I'm not
Never
spending my
mind.
money on this.
Never mind.
Cause uh,
Never.
cause cause I was like, yo, this shit just seems I was telling my brother, this shit seems like it's just a fucking house show, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like when you watch the WCW, WWE, even the ECW,
Mhm.
you watch wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch wrestling, and then when you watch some other organization, for me, it just felt like you watching independent wrestling.
Right.
And independent wrestling is a lot different than the WWE, WCW, ECW. You know, like
Mhm.
those. It felt like you was an independent wrestler and then a professional wrestler back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like AEW just has a lot of independent wrestling, and it's cool, but for $50 a month to watch a 12-hour pay per
Right.
view, it's like
It was crazy because there was something that um I seen an interview with Rusev, right? And he was talking about like his time in like AEW, and he was saying before how like he was like there was asking like, oh, why did you come back to WWE? And he was saying like, yo, he's like I was basically better than everybody in AEW, and I just needed to prove myself even more in like WWE now, and
yeah,
I just walk away with like a heavyweight title. And I was like, damn. And when he was naming all the people that he wrestled in AEW, I was just like, damn, you really did wrestle all these people? Like, where the fuck was I at?
yo, for real. Because it felt like he was. It must have been in the early days of his career when he was
Right.
TBS champion.
Yeah, it had to be because
Recent, like
they,
his last part of the run, he was gone for like 2 years.
mm-hmm.
And
Because
then
he was
yo,
saying, because
and
he was
then
saying before, like, what happens?
no, good.
No, because he was saying, like, he was like, yo, because remember before, he was like, yo, no one's using me. I'm just sitting in the back, like, I'm cleared and, like, I'm
Yeah,
ready to go. So I was like, like, how many times did you actually wrestle in AEW?
yo, for real. And um, it's funny he comes to WWE and they're still treating him the same way that they did when he left. Because yo, the match he had with Sheamus was alright, but it still felt like they're treating him like a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they put him
Yeah,
over.
but just because you win doesn't mean that. Like to me, it just seems like it's a joke. Like it's not serious. Like to me,
Right.
his
Nah,
character.
but I thought that match, yesterday, I thought that was pretty good. Like I told Show, I was just like, yo, I think that's gonna be match of the night. And it was like a kind of a tie between him and like Cena and Logan because not for nothing, like those are like the two best matches to me the whole entire night.
I agree with you. I can't believe Cena and fucking Logan did the best of the night. That shit was
I mean, why
crazy.
not?
Totally
Everybody
making
else
fun of
was
me.
fucking slow than pond water. I mean, the only thing that can compete with what they did was that fucking magical kick that Nikki Bella did. He must have been practicing.
The one that missed
No,
by a
no, that
mile.
hit her. It just the wind. Not Becky didn't know how to
Look,
sell
you
it.
said The question, the shit that gets me is how everyone talks about Brock Lesnar and Nikki Bella's out here not only beating up her husband behind the scenes, but then she also kicked John Cena in the face at Clash in Paris. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. We all know that John Cena was in the ring. That's what she was thinking
Yeah,
about, and she magically kicked him. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
He had to because we didn't see him, but she did. Yeah, but yo, dude, that match was I think shorter than all the other matches, so they had a faster pace. But I don't like the fact that it's taking 4 or 5 fucking AAs for Cena to do shit. It's like, really?
They did make Logan Paul strong. Dang. I thought one would have did it. One good one.
One should have did it, but he's paying tribute to Cody Rhodes.
Is that the new trend now? You got to do your special 3 to 4
Yeah,
times before somebody
yeah, because
dies.
once Cody Rhodes did it, then everybody else got to do it. So the Kabuki Warriors beat Judgment Day.
Yo, Kenny, I know Toe was making fun of me, but Logan Paul's been practicing,
He's the
bro.
best in the
My man
world.
was doing moves I never seen or heard of.
Word. Yo, you know he invented
Power
the
bombs.
Acai moonsault.
nah, I think he's
Hell
taking it
no.
a whole lot more serious now because it's like he's getting more money. Like, yo, you think about it, it's like, yo, they're promoting my drink every week. Every new drink that we make is right there in the ring for 3 hours. You know what I mean? And what is it? That's free promotion for like what? SmackDown is 2 hours, Raw is three. So that's 5 hours of TV time, a free like advertisement right there that you can use. Yo, and all I have to do is make sure that like I fucking step my game up in the ring. You know what? I think, and you're gonna pay me? Yeah, I think I could do that.
My bad for change stuff. But WrestlePalooza is gonna be Io Sky versus Stephanie McCoy for the women's championship.
That sounds better than any match yesterday.
Well, it's the debut on ESPN, so all right. What was
That match
what,
was supposed to be last night.
yeah? It should have been last night, but you know why give people what they pay for?
They, Kenny, they replaced it with that mysterious match that I texted you about. Nobody, you didn't, me and you didn't see that match on the lineup. I can't remember who it was. I
It was
don't know
the
if it
Street
was.
Profits and
Yeah,
the YS6.
yeah. Where the
I have
fuck
no
did that
idea
come
because I didn't
from?
even see that shit either when we talked about the cards.
Well, the Street Profits never got their tag team rematch when they lost the titles. But that I
Okay.
think was replaced on Friday, or they must have just did it because I didn't hear about it until they showed up. But
Fuck that. I wanted Naomi and Baby Oos.
she's been practicing.
Baby Samoan. He's
So
ready.
the other part of the Judgment Day is coming out now. Okay,
Who's the other part?
I'll be
Finn
right
Balor
back.
versus Dragon Lee. They're really putting Finn Balor to good use. We just came back
Finn
from
Balor's turning into
we just
AJ
came back
Styles.
from commercial. Now we're back to commercial.
Yeah, that was last week. They would put an entrance and then go to commercial.
Yeah,
Commercial, entrance,
and
commercial.
then back to commercial. It's like I think
And then back to
I
another
think that's the
segment.
real reason why they went to Netflix. So many fucking commercials. They probably was like US USA Network is like, yo, we need at least 45 minutes of airtime to be shown on the fucking network. And WWE's like, oh, Netflix, we can put as many commercials as we want. We're only gonna put 15 minutes of airtime on the show.
Word. Then we could control the commercials. All the commercials is WWE, Netflix shit. Now we don't gotta pay nobody.
Yeah, Netflix is like, shit, we got our money back. We got the $10 billion back just from the first fucking year of Raw being on Netflix because all these fucking commercials.
I wonder who gets the revenue for the commercial. That's something I would have worked out as Netflix. Like, yo, we're gonna pay you what you're asking for, but we get the commercials.
Netflix receives the revenue from the commercials during WWE Raw as part of its exclusive rights deal with WWE, which includes selling advertisement space on a platform like sponsors like Snickers, Cricket Wireless, and Intuit TurboTax. Netflix strategy is to use live ad support programming to attract subscribers to its ad supported tier and increase its overall ad revenue by offering advertised and cable captive growing audience. So Netflix makes that money. Which makes sense because they're probably like, yo, this is how we're gonna subsidize how we made all that fucking money from you anyway. So think about it, it's like, yo, I'm gonna spend X amount of money on you. It's like a club promoter. We're gonna give you $10,000, but we want you to bring in $100,000 worth of revenue. Like, you know, they pay celebrities to come in so more people come in to the club. You know what I'm saying? So they just Raw is the celebrity and more people tune into Raw and then they see the advertisement and then they go, yo, we got a couple 100 million people watching Raw. Come, you know, put your advertisement out here and they sell that.
They also sneak their own shit in.
Yeah.
Put the Wednesday shows, all
And
their
half the
shows and
fucking
shit.
front row is all comedians that are on Netflix.
Yeah. I saw that too in Paris. Netflix is the whole. I was gonna say that. Why did Peacock allow that? It's like Netflix was planning mad stars from their shows over there, and then they would present them all from Netflix, but they're presenting them on Peacock. I've never heard that happen on Peacock. I mean on Netflix. Yo, from Peacock.
That was
This
the last
guy.
show that was gonna be aired on Peacock, other than the NXT PLEs.
Damn, they left with a fucking bang.
They were supposed to leave
Take that.
WrestleMania, but they left early.
They must have bought out their contract.
I think so.
Cause I would have been Peacock. I'm like, nah, I'm good. You can wait. I'm getting my money's
Oh,
worth.
they probably were at the end of the contract where Peacock was like, "Yo, we only got like $250,000 left to pay off." So it's like, "Yo, we're not gonna be making that much money from this Peacock deal anyway." So Netflix, ESPN was like, "Nigga, we Disney. How much you owe us? 500 million. All right, you keep fucking NXT, and we'll take fucking the WWE 500 million. Here you go, throw that shit in there. We just paid $2 billion for them, so fuck it." It ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. So we got one match for
Be right back.
WrestlePalooza.
Mama's calling me.
And this is September 20th, which apparently September 20th is supposed to also be AEW All Out. So now we know how they going up against each other. You know. Yeah. Who's here is old enough to remember the cruiserweight division in WCW? Because that was really magical to watch. Because these guys had the speed and the agility to do everything they did, but they were also like they were technical wrestlers that could wrestle like Flair and Bret Hart, but then still pull off powerful moves like British Bulldog, Sid, Diesel on each other, and it just made it dope. It's kind of like when the women do shit that's like mad flexible or you know high impact. Like yeah, the men do it too, but when the women do it and then they like fucking fold it inside out, it looks more impressive. The cruiserweight division did that, and it just looked so impressive by what they were doing, and that was like a different, you know, thing. It was so different from every other wrestling that happened on other shows. Now, what's going on, Ring King Entertainment Podcast? Leon the King. There you go. Damn, how many names you got, Leon? Appreciate you putting Leon in the parentheses. But yeah, it differentiated itself from everything. Now it's like we're just seeing the same shit as every other match. Because even the big guys are now doing the same flying over the top rope. They're not really showing anything different. Like even their speed is nullified by most of the stuff they do. You know what I'm saying? The coolest manager ever. What's going on? Hey, how you doing? Just wanted to ask you, do you think that AJ Lee is coming back on Friday since they're in Chicago, Illinois? I don't know. I mean, they're a raw story, but I know Kenny mentioned in the chat that he could see AJ Lee going to SmackDown, but that's fast, don't you think? I know it makes sense. Oh yeah, she's on Smack. You know, she's on Chicago, and they do everything for Chicago. Like for some reason, Chicago gets everything. But don't you think that's kind of fast for her to jump in all of a sudden? She's been gone for so long. She says she doesn't want to come back, and now Becky just does one thing and she comes back. Like, don't you think that's more of a, you know, let's get to a point where Punk can't handle this and he needs some help, and maybe he finds help somewhere else, like from who can we throw in there? I would love to say Cora Jade, but she's doing OnlyFans now. From someone that's probably NXT or somebody, and they're not good enough to help her, and then maybe she comes in. I don't know, like that's my thought process of how that would have went. That's kind of fast. I don't know. You tell me. Uh, Zayez, yo, I'm gonna call you manager now. You tell me, manager. Is that not fast for her to just pop up out of nowhere? I just feel like they're trying to do this to counter AEW allowed to get more eyes on WWE. Definitely, because that's when we found out WrestlePalooza's on September 20th, and that's the debut of the PLE for ESPN, and then AEW got All Out going, and AEW All Out only has one match right now. With WrestlePalooza has one match also with the Kyrie Io Sky versus Stephanie McCoy. Which, to be honest with you, that match to me is more interested than Edge and Christian versus FTR. But that's just me. But shit, to have CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch at WrestlePalooza. Yeah, that would be to get more eyes on them and try to take away from AEW. But it also goes to show you that they don't give a shit about actual wrestling. 90% of wrestling is a story. Like, how many times have you watched a movie that just shit was happening and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? And then you watch it and like, yeah, I wouldn't watch this shit no more. That was AEW for a while, for me at least. And now WWE is just hanging on the laurels of their story that they had months ago, and they're like, look, we did this 2 months ago. They looked at each other. I think it's cheesy. Yeah, I think so too. Because you could have did something like that and built that shit up to anticipate, like, to the point where it's like, yo, why wouldn't you just have your wife come? Where's his wife? Where's his wife? Like how when Raquel helped Liv, we was already at the point where it's like, yo, Liv ain't got, like, Dominic was helping her with Rhea. Now she got to do this shit by herself. She ain't got no help. So if Rhea comes in right now, okay, that's a good time for. I'm sorry, if Raquel comes in right now to help Liv on Rhea, then it's like, oh, we get it now because she knows she can't handle Raquel, Rhea, so she brought in Raquel. Shit, it's just like all of a sudden. And I know CM Punk wants to fight Seth Rollins, and he's waiting outside for Seth Rollins to fuck him up and all that other shit. But why wouldn't you go out here in the beginning of the show and start talking shit about Seth Rollins and his wife? At least that would have been like, I'm talking shit about your wife. Now she's in it. She's in on this shit. Now we all got a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, all right, we all got a problem. Some shit happens, and we can move this shit further. For me, if she just pops up on SmackDown and nothing really happens tonight between them except for him wanting to fight her, I think that's too fast. It's like inappropriate. Because when is September 20th? That's from this Saturday. We got 2 weeks left. Yeah, so that was a dope Hurricane from Dragon Lee to AD McDonough. Oh, you took too fucking long, Dragon Lee. Finn Balor was caught up on the top rope. Dragon Lee took too long. Oof. That little rough there, that coup de grace. But hey, fuck it. I think Finn Balor needs to fucking be promoted. Finn Balor needs some kind of run for that world title. They're hogging the spots up there. No, I'm surprised that when they do the coup de grace, no one hurts their ankles from like landing on somebody's chest like that. Like, I don't know how it's done professionally, but to me it looks like there's a lot of room for error, especially when Low Key did it. That shit was just like, he's killing you. Nikki Bella's out here fucking talking to EO Sky. Oscar just interrupted him. Excuse us. Oscars don't give a fuck. Ooh. You didn't win at SummerSlam alone. Rhea helped you. Okay. Kyrie can't say a word to EO. Hey, fuck it though. Like, what you want? These people got too many suits. So yo, is Xavier Woods hurt or what? I guess not. Xavier. I guess. Wait, Xavier Woods is wearing a neck brace. How did Grayson Waller get involved with these motherfuckers? Oh, he took Homeboy's phone and threw it on the floor, and then Kofi kicked it. That's got to be somebody else's phone. Oh, Grayson Waller just stepped on it. They getting that cheap heat. You can't rip that shit again. Shit. Imagine somebody take your phone and that shit's just in the walkway. Part of me be on some. I'm gonna just go get my shit because that you gonna have to give me that shit back. Fuck that. America's team, the gambler and his Cowboys. I got to catch that because my brother was a Cowboys fan back in them days with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith. You know what I'm saying? All them shit. They were a fucking dynasty. Them and the 49ers is always in the fucking Super Bowl. I gotta see the drama with that shit. It's funny how people like, oh, you got social media, we got social media, but back in the days, there's actually news of this dude's car fucked up, these people doing drugs, these people crashing out. There was actually news clips of it. Now everybody's just on Twitter. I hate you, and now it's like, oh shit, I need a 3-week vacation because someone said they hated me on Twitter. I feel bad. I feel bad. His words hurt. Meanwhile, homeboy's got his car fucking smashed in from the top. They cut they cut homeboy's car in half. That don't hurt more than words. Shit, and they want to make a big deal of the guys wanting to take a picture with Rhea. Well, you made it that way. You made it that way because like you're that famous. You're going over the seas, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is the greatest crowd in the world, greatest crowd in the world." So now it's like, "All right, we got carte blanche to do whatever the fuck we want because we the greatest." So we got to step up our game. She couldn't have gotten that Uber closer. She couldn't have been driven by WWE somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? But you know, it's not as bad as somebody trying to shoot you outside of the arena or stab you, or you know, wanting to fight you in the bar. You know, seven Marines beating the shit out of you. It's not as bad as that. You know, guys wanting to take a picture with you. It's over. End of the world. Dangerous. It's dangerous. You know, I saw a post. They said 84 years ago, 16-year-old kids had the balls to fucking go fight World War II. Now they complain that they got balls. Like, damn, the world has changed. Okay, there's a Saturday night's main event, November 1st. Okay. Salt Lake City, Utah. And is that Saturday night main event going to be on Peacock too? I believe so. Oh, they're banned from ringside. So Finn is smiling. Official. Yo, Finn is cracking up. I guess we'll be there in spirit. Okay, Finn. Fuck it. Everybody thinks Dom is the best because he gets people to boo him. Let's see what happens. What y'all think? Dominic is one of the GOATs? He's better than Eddie? That's what everybody wants to say. He's got people to boo him. Which, I mean, I think that's a cheap way to get booed because you fucking Rhea Ripley and then you start fucking Liv Morgan. I boo your ass too. Shit, there's haters out in this motherfucker. It has nothing to do with him. This is shit. It's a modified rotating power driver. That's a good explanation of the destroyer. Oh boy, Penta came in such momentum, him and his brother. And they just said, you know something? We don't need you no more. We're gonna put you with the New Day. Penta's getting the crowd going. Pero Melo. I haven't seen the Viking Raiders in a while. You know, that's probably what it is. Because I remember seeing the Viking Warriors and being like, come on, man, again with these. But it's because they keep wrestling the same people. Now, don't get me wrong. The Rockers and the Orient Express opened up like 25 different pay-per-views back in the day. But it still was something different. And it was the Demolition and the Heart Foundation always wrestle each other, but it was something different. Like wrestling nowadays is completely different than what it was back in them days. You could watch these people have the same match, or you could watch the same people have a match multiple times. Now you watch people have a match multiple times. Like, yo, I saw this shit already. Let's change it up. I don't know if y'all feel like that too or what, but there's too many spots. There's not enough story in it. There's not enough tag team. Like you notice everybody can be a tag team because no one wrestles like a tag team anymore. They had who was there a tag team match yesterday? Oh no, I was watching the Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor or some shit like that, and I only got through like half of the first match before we turned that shit off. And I'm like, yo, these people look like the Motor City Machine Guns out here, and they don't look like a tag team. Like they dress like a tag team. They wear the same shit like a tag team, but they don't move or wrestle like a tag team. It used to be an art. Now it's just waste of fucking time. You know, there used to be cohesiveness back in them days. You know, like you can tell that these teams put in the time together and their timing was crazy. But now we're watching Penta just did the high course body drop off the turnbuckle. And Kyrie Sane just did that before. Now they're doing the Penta walk, which these guys got no rhythm whatsoever. That was bad. That was horrible. That was some horrible walking right there. There's a Penta walk. That was horrible. Holy shit, that was bad. That was really bad. Damn, that was bad. Okay. Like where is all that shit at? Shit, you ever see that government commercial where the girls are doing their nails and the nails is like fucking 4 inches long? It's like houseway. Houseway. See, they just showed the Carfax. So let's see what they got here. The 19. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Shit. The Carnelo fight is coming up. What, next week? After this Saturday is next week, September 13th. And this, we might have to watch that. Would y'all join us for a new Canelo Alvarez watch along? The Lucha Bros got reformed to give life to the Raw Tag Team. Yeah, they got to reform to. I mean, I would have loved to see Prime New Day versus the Lucha Bros. I think that tag team match would be dope. The Lucha Bros versus the Usos, dope. Shit, the Raw Raiders, the Viking Raiders versus the Lucha Bros would be dope. Also, just they gotta stop this whole spot shit. Like my man just hit him with a fucking knee, dead in his face. You would think that would knock somebody out. It's like wrestling became Fast and the Furious. Am I bugging? Is that too much to say? Is that a bad generalization? Why is the cameraman? There you go. Get on that side, shit. That was a stupid fucking angle. Cameraman is literally zoomed in on Penta's shoulder. Penta's beating the shit out of everybody. Yo, there's no hints of like, yo, these people don't belong on our team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the New Day and the Viking Raiders, they're cohesive, but then they have outside factors that should be messing shit up. But then everybody's just so smooth and so together. I can see Penta doing it because Penta was a part of a tag team for a long time. But then again, it's still not his brother that's going on. So he should know where to be at. But that doesn't mean that he could be as cohesive. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? Did y'all see that? Tokar and Razor. Tokar threw Xavier Woods. Tokar had Xavier Woods in like a domino drop. He throws Xavier Woods to the corner. Xavier Woods' head is facing the corner. In midair, Razor fucking comes and lands on him. But if like Xavier Woods didn't land flat, he landed like hunched over, and it looked like he could have broke Xavier Woods' neck or dislocated his shoulder, collarbone, or something. That looked That look like that's something you don't need to be doing no more. That don't need to be done no more. Not like that, at least. Oh, normal guy. We got Kathy Kelly out here looking gut, and she's talking to Rhea Ripley. Yo, it's got to be a bother to put all those earrings on in those gauges. Cause she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little earrings that are like on the ear, and then a big one. Like, it's got to be so difficult to put all those earrings on, unless she had somebody do it for her. Hey, Oscar, you are not friends. Stay away. Ooh, Oscar. Ooh, Oscar. Like, I've been making history for 10 years. I am Oscar. I can do whatever the fuck I want. No one ready for Oscar, even you. I like this Oscar. Like, bitch, I know who the fuck I am. You the one out here playing the dude that's disguised as another dude. Yeah. I like it. I like Oscar's new attitude. It's funny as fuck too. Uh oh. Here we go. AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio. Dominic is all y'all favorites, right? Everyone, all y'all love Dominic. I think he's the GOAT. You think AJ Styles got no shot? That's what y'all saying? Nobody. What the fuck are they saying for AJ Styles? He has the balls. He has the balls. He has the balls. Ja, ja, ja. That's what I'm hearing. Tyler, what's going on? I guess happened Monday. Yesterday was last day of August. That's right. Tonight is September and Labor Day. Yep, September 1st. What's going on, Tyler? How you doing? Man? You can't see me? I can see you now, John Cena. What's going on? Oh, shit. Okay, Raquel. Now these girls are just bickering. That's it. They'll be back soon. What the fuck was that? What kind of handshake was that from Lyra to Adam Pierce? Okay, so Worlds Collide is gonna be on YouTube because they only been showing the ticket sales for that. All right, so Dominic Mysterio's getting a title shot against Vikingo. That's next Friday, and then after that is the boxing match. So we might have to do a watch along for all that shit. Fuck it. We might have to do something. You let me know. Yeah. TMO, 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 no, no, no. Nah, nah, nah. I don't know what the fuck. Shit, yo, give me below the fourth rope. Tried to do a Rajah Jackson. Yo, did you? We have to talk about that shit also on Thursday, but that's crazy. Give me a second, real quick, Mr. Logie. I gotta use the bathroom. Give me a second. Be right back. But we definitely gonna talk about that shit. What's going on, show?
Yo, what I missed?
Everything. Next week is gonna be what the fuck is her name? Valkyrie versus one of the girls from the Judgment Day. Dominic is wrestling AJ Styles right now.
Valkyrie with the antlers?
What?
Valkyrie with the antlers?
Yes. But her antlers look more like wings. You still outside, show?
I walked in, I just put my shit to charge.
What you trying to say?
I'm not outside no more. How's Raw so far?
It's better than.
Anything's better than Clash at Paris.
Yeah.
That's why when you and Kenny was talking about AEW, I'm like, they don't really need to put much of a show to beat this. You gotta promote it better.
You got a what?
They have to promote it better. I don't even know who's the champion.
Yeah. You talking about AEW, right?
Correct. Who's the main event supposed to be?
I thought it was supposed to be AJ Styles and Dominic, but apparently it's Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus LA Knight and Jey Uso.
What happened to Chris Jericho supposedly appearing?
What?
It's the first time the internet was wrong. I heard Chris Jericho was appearing.
Say that one more time.
It's the first time the internet got this wrong. I heard Chris Jericho was appearing at Clash of Paris.
Oh, they want to say whatever the fuck they want to say because Jericho's contract was coming up or some shit, but his contract ain't coming up until the end of the year, I think.
We don't want that old man.
Yeah, it's scheduled to expire at the end of December 2025.
Hey, maybe WWE could use him like they did with Ric Flair when they brought him back. He was a little manager because he's he's older. He was out there every week getting jumped.
Yeah, but if they hire Jericho, it's gonna be for his backstage. See, that shit pissing me off. The 1, 2, soccer blue. A mullet or magnet? Or matic?
You haven't said a word, or my shit is true.
I'm looking something up.
Okay, we making sure we clear. No need to look it up. Our truth is 52 years old.
Oh my god. So I just spent fucking $7 on something that I gotta. So how the fuck do I spend $7 and then they send me to another window to pay another $15?
John, what's going on, brother? Mr. Low Key, happy Labor Day. Hanson, I see you out there. What's going on, brother?
Fucking waste of fucking $7. So how was your weekend show? That good, huh? Yeah, I hear you. Mine too. Yeah, that's crazy. Did all that for nothing? Word. I hear that. Yo, Mr. Loki, I feel you, man. And then they just ruined AJ Styles getting it. It's like, can they not just fucking have an actual finish? What's going on, Ray?
Yo,
What up, player?
what's going on? What's going on?
Chilling, chilling.
Welcome back, my guy. What's going on?
Man, just
Yo, I'm on the drive back and I'm like, shit, he's back. How the fuck am I missing this episode? This is some bullshit.
What's up, Ray?
Yo, what's going on, show?
but some bullshit is that I paid $7 for them to look something up, and they go, "Yeah, this exists," so now pay another $15
Wait,
for us to give it to you.
what you looking up?
Accident report.
Oh, bro, that's yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Yep.
fuck that. I might as well.
Bro, it makes no sense because I remember I legit called and gave all the information to. Nope. They'll tell you to just pay. And it's like, but I already paid. What am I paying for now?
Yeah,
It's some
they should
bullshit.
just be like, "Yo, here goes a $22 charge up front,"
Basically, at that point.
and then another one. Activate your account. I don't want to. I just want to. I just want to fucking. I just want to view your report by creating a password or a free account. Why? I just want to fucking. I just want to look at the shit.
Due to New York State law, we can't let you look at your
Yeah,
accident
this has
report.
got to be the dumbest shit I've ever seen. All right, well, fuck it. We're going down stupidity lane. We'll fucking save it.
Fuck it. All right, let me see how this camera looks because I'm not on my setup. It's not horrible.
What's going on, Ray?
Yo,
We see you.
can y'all hear me though? Because I'm on my phone. So it's some bullshit.
Yeah, I can hear you. What happened to your computer? You just
I legit just got home maybe 30 minutes ago.
ah,
So after my mom did spring cleaning while I was gone, so yeah,
I hear you.
I got to reconnect all this shit. So, but happy Labor Day to everyone in the chat. What's going on? Can't even see the chat. Oh, there we go.
Well, let me get a scoop, Ray.
Oh, here you go, my guy. It's perfect rice. I don't know if you want. Yeah.
There you go. I'll make sure I get your burger. Damn, he went to go get the burger right now.
Word. Joe's always leaving and coming back like he thinks it's a game.
Uh, I gotta leave after I said the burger. No.
Uh, I always love when he does that because now when I download the individual feeds, there's literally 50
Oh,
different
fuck.
shows there. So I gotta piece them all together if I want to do something. That's why I don't make videos.
It's always my fault.
What?
It's always my fault because I'm black.
No, it's because you do it.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch Raw. I gotta watch the pay per view. I got to catch the main matches. I didn't get to watch the whole thing yet.
And so you saw the best of it. Yeah, to me, the shit is too slow, man.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Pay-per-view is trash.
All I got to see, I saw Cena and Logan Paul, and I got to watch the 4-way. I didn't get to watch anything else.
Cena and Logan Paul was the best match of the night.
Yo, since when is John Cena pulling out Angel's wings? My guy hit the code red again. I was like, hit it end of days for some reason. I was like,
Been
I
practicing. Told him
Yeah,
he don't want to listen.
That's what makes him the best. He's practicing.
Bro, you gonna do it at the end of your career?
Start practicing. Yeah, he wants to be the best. You don't want to be the best, Ray. You gotta start practicing when you at the end.
I was like, man, where was this John Cena the whole career? It would have been easier to defend him. Like, I need John Cena doing the indie moves so I could be like, yo, look.
Word. I mean, Monday Night Raw has been high just because it's more fast paced than anything. But
They're still in
except the
Paris,
first half
right?
hour, huh?
They're still in Paris, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, in fucking January, they're gonna be back in February in
Mm,
Paris. All of January.
I saw that. I was like, wait, when is the Rumble actually happening?
I don't know, but apparently it's happening in February.
Well then. When I saw they announced another UK tour, I was like, oh, so they made money this tour. Because they're like, we gotta go back.
Word. Not bad. I'm looking at something.
All good, bro. I do like at least the stage is on. I just put on Raw in the background.
Yeah, I like the Eiffel Tower back there. I like that.
So they're really trying to string us along that AJ Lee's coming back, huh?
Yo, I was telling the chat. Um, I was telling the chat that I think it's too fast. Like if that shit happened yesterday with Becky Lynch, and then AJ Lee comes back on Friday. Fucking, that's like damn. You got no builder whatsoever. You Brock Lesnar, Austin
Yeah,
this shit.
no, I don't think they could do it that quick. Like, what I could see is possibly they have Rhea step in first, and you build to AJ. Because I feel like that needs to be like big. You can't just, oh, AJ's back. Like,
Yeah, I don't like the fact that it's so fast
mm-hmm.
because you know they're gonna set it up for WrestlePalooza because that's going up against AEW's All In.
Oh yeah, we're starting that again, huh?
Yeah, which I was telling the guys like I don't think that's really gonna affect AEW too much because what caused WCW to go out of business was their stupid fucking decision.
Yeah. Like the head to head on the pay per views, it's not going to change fans. Like if people want to watch the AEW pay per view, they're going to watch it. Like
Yeah, and
WWE's forgetting their pay per view is streamable. Like it keeps you can watch it again later.
yeah, and if AEW fucking gets their shit together and lets HBO broadcast their pay per views for the membership, then you're gonna have up, face to face CM ESPN versus HBO.
Mm-hmm.
And if HBO dramatically updates the quality of AEW's pay per views, and AEW updates their quality of matches and shit, people who go, like they'll watch both, and
Mm-hmm.
eventually they'll be like, "Yo, WWE's pay per views is fucking stupid." You know what I'm saying? So
No, agreed. The crazy part is you could also just watch it on Netflix now. If Stephanie McMahon endorsed a VPN, that shit had me dying. It's like you guys just signed an ESPN deal, and you're telling people, hey, you could also still watch it on Netflix if you have a VPN.
yeah, I was like, wow, what a way to just fuck ESPN over, huh?
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I would do it.
I hear you.
But because I have to, because it's mandated every time I come on the podcast. I gotta do the cheap promo. What you don't have to pay extra for is you can watch No Escape on November 14th live on YouTube. It's there for free. Or you could join us in the building by going to tinyurl.com/RTC no escape. Get your tickets now.
Word. Fucking Becky Lynch. That match was horrible. Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella.
That's what I'm hearing. I didn't get to watch.
Yo, dude, it definitely looked like Nikki Bella wasn't where she wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
physically, and Becky Lynch couldn't protect her. And then that fucking that springboard kick.
Yeah.
I know she's been practicing, but shit.
I was gonna say I saw someone posted a clip. I think someone missed the NZ. Like, bro, that wasn't even close. I
Yeah,
think
that shit
Nikki
was.
Bella tried to go for an NZ and it just
Yo, it looked like she thought she was hit, and she can send a force through the dimension.
mm,
And Becky just didn't know how to sell it.
mm. Oh, the power was not strong with her. Mm.
My bad.
All good, bro. All good.
Well, now Becky's gonna defend her husband, who's the champion, who should be wrestling anyway. Yo, there you go. Her husband's a coward. Becky should shut up. I wish he interrupted her also. Shit. There's nothing worse than a Seth Rollins promo, except for a Becky Lynch promo. I agree with you, Ray.
Okay.
That's your fucking fault. What is his? What does the fans cheering his name have to do with him? He left. You wasn't good enough to take that attention away. So don't get mad at him. Get mad at the fans. Poster child for apathy. Wish that match sucked. But all right.
Which match?
The main event of WrestleMania.
Um,
Joe, I appreciate you turning on your mic, but I don't know why we got to be in the cabin of a plane with you. Cool. Oh, they saying shut the fuck up pretty clear in English. They couldn't say shit clear before. I couldn't understand a word they were saying the other.
All you got was Sacre Blue.
Yeah. Which the crowd actually sucked during this event.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. You know what it is? It's. I feel like they kind of got not overexposed, but I feel like that they lost the, how do I put it? It's like with Puerto Rico. Remember how finally when they went back, now it's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's
They
more
had
to
to.
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Now it's like, okay, they kind of were in the UK for a minute.
And but also the shit is like these wrestlers depended on this crowd where they should have been hyping the crowd up.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yo, bro, y'all giving too much power to this crowd, and you're not giving nothing to them, so they're just bullshitting you. Where I was watching, which I didn't even realize, the same day that Willow won the Strongweight Championship,
Yeah.
Stephanie McCoy wrestled Mercedes Monet
Yep.
earlier. That match was phenomenal. Like I watched that match, I was like, yo, this shit is way better than the fucking AEW match. Like, what the fuck happened to the AEW match? Like, I was
You know what's
disappointed.
crazy? That's the one that got us on.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? But you
Because the
could
minute
see,
the minute that match happened, like it
yeah,
just solidified
word.
his hands on.
But you could see like the fans were going crazy because this is a dream match, and Mercedes turns around and starts fucking come on, like building up the crowd to get the crowd involved in the match. So that way now it's like we're all invested in the match. Whereas the crowd was just fucking loud for no reason, and none of the wrestlers gave a shit about it. So it's like, so now the crowd's just yelling for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like it's the difference between booing the wrestler because he's because you don't like him and he's the bad guy, than just fucking heckling the wrestler. It's like now
Facts. No, legit.
they're just saying whatever the fuck they want. And they only gave a shit about Cena.
That's also because it's the last time they're gonna see him. Like
Yeah. He runs from adversity when it's calling him out. You know, the talent that CM Punk and Cena and older wrestlers
yeah,
from different generations, they have the ability to talk about the situation and not about the person. Where Becky was talking about the past and CM Punk's talking about now. And it seems more personal now.
yeah.
He's like, yo, your husband's a bitch, your girl's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, now you have no choice but for this guy to come out and say some shit where Becky was just yapping.
And that's the thing. Like it's you see it. You see the difference when it comes to the cadence of promos and everything now. Like
Yeah.
which is
And
it's funny because well, I think it's more on Becky. I was gonna say because I feel like Rollins should be able to do that too. Because Rollins is from that like the era right after Punk. So it
yeah,
shouldn't be much of a fucking difference.
but he's too fixated on his character.
Yeah, because it's like, and it's crazy because Tyler Black cut promos.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't get it.
because that's Tyler Black talking. Now you have Seth freaking Rollins talking,
Which
right?
I,
So Seth freaking Rollins has to be a character and maintain this facade,
yeah,
whereas just CM Punk is talking. He doesn't have the facade. He
yeah,
doesn't
he
have
doesn't have to be. He's not a character anymore. Now
yeah,
it's this. This
yeah,
is we know what to expect from CM Punk. Like
yeah,
he's gonna give him a mic, he will make money.
yeah,
It's the Paul Heyman thing. It's like, hey, do you know what you want me to say? Make me money. Okay.
yeah, and
It's like, bro, to I hate I'm gonna say it, but fuck it. With Darius Carter, you don't have to give him notes.
no,
Make me money.
he feeds off of people too because
Yeah, bro. That's all
Becky's
he
just
did.
brushing CM Punk right now.
Bro, that's all he did. He didn't have to do much. Like,
Yeah, because you know what it is. He he knows what he's talking about because he
yeah.
believes who he is. But he also listens because when we did the interview with him, I mentioned something. He looked at me and said, "Oh, I like that," and then went with it.
Yeah.
This is what I said. Went with it. Took it to another level. Where there's some people like, "Whoa, wait, what did you think of that?" 'Cause there was no where'd that come from. It was like, "Oh, let's go here then."
Yeah.
He went down all those hallways.
Yeah.
Seth is no Tyler Black. No.
Who said that? Because I can't see chat no more.
So CM Punk just said
Ah, did he?
Seth is
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
he's well, he didn't say AJ style, AJ Lee. He just said Seth is gonna regret cashing his in the money in the bank on me, and you're gonna regret putting your hands on me.
Okay. I'm telling you, if they're smart, do Rhea first, and then tease for AJ.
I was saying get somebody to help him out that may
Yeah.
be not good enough to stand up with Becky.
Yeah.
And
Make
then it's like, yo, last
it's
resort. Like, yo, nah, now you're fucking with them too much.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's one of those words like again because Rhea, she already has other things going on too. That it's like,
Yeah.
well, I tried. Sorry, I have this going on too.
Yeah.
So then it's
Hey,
like, fuck. Who do I
you
go
know,
to?
who would have been good just for the fact that like she has so much emotional connection to CM Punk outside? Cora Jade. Because she was like AJ Lee. Like she was the little
No,
girl. There's pictures of him with CM Punk,
you know who's perfect, but unfortunately because she's involved with the Judgment Day and all that,
Roxanne
Roxanne
Perez.
Perez.
Yeah, she would have been
Like,
perfect, but
bro,
like
she
yeah.
is legit. The like, go photo comparison.
Yeah.
She's a split image of like a very like she
Did you
looks like AJ. Like
did
the
you
way
see her
she
Twitter? No, she does look like you saw her
yeah.
Twitter? She did the pop
Yeah,
rocks on CM Punk and AJ Lee was like, my daughter has never did anything wrong. It's like they already got that mom and daughter,
yeah.
you know.
Like
But yeah, I was saying earlier, it's like, you know, there's the wrestling has changed where it's no more of a distinguish between a professional wrestler and an independent wrestler. And what I'm saying is like Darius Carter would have been considered a professional wrestler in the Indies. Where
well
like
but
back in the
and
day,
that's
ECW, WWE, WCW,
those were
they had
professional. Yeah.
professional wrestlers. Like, you put on a show, you're watching art. And then you watch like, at the time Ring of Honor or whatever. Yeah, they were good wrestlers, but it was mostly stunts and spots and high impact stuff where it's like, all right, we got to be different.
Yeah.
And some people like it, some people don't. Now it's the Indies infiltrated professional wrestling, and it's a lot of spots, and it's the same spots.
But you know what it is though? That independent wrestling could always fucking be professional. The problem is there's so many that don't know how to be professional wrestlers. Like, and I
Yeah,
hate to say it, but it's like it's why certain companies you see the difference. You see
yeah,
the difference in how companies portray themselves. You see how companies make the show that it feels like a professional wrestling show. It doesn't feel like another indie. Like that's what I'm trying to do. Like I hate to self plug, but it's like, bro, respect isn't just gonna be another indie. The way we're doing it, it's not just another indie. Like, and with WWE and AEW, or the TV companies. Let's put it that way. The difference now is that they're trying to cater to that other market because they can't just do professional wrestling. The problem is you still want it to be professional wrestling because that is what a TV product should be. You can have the best of both worlds and have a little bit of both, but when so much of it isn't like when there's no psychology to it,
Yeah,
it ruins it.
but that's why I would say the '80s and ECW was the greatest we've ever seen in wrestling, just because ECW had a variety of wrestling, right? Where you can have
Yeah,
hardcore stupid shit, somebody try to kill somebody with New Jack or whatever, and then you had Jericho versus Dean Malenko, Eddie
yeah,
Guerrero versus RVD. You know, like you had actual wrestlers in there. They're like, oh no, we're not stuntmen. This is professional wrestling here.
yeah, and that's like Ring of Honor tried to do the same, but it also makes sense because of who was working there. But it's like Ring of Honor tried to do that, and then TNA early on tried to do that, and it's like it's the formula is there that you can make a variety show because that's what it's supposed to be. Professional wrestling, you need variety. You have to have
Yeah,
a little bit of mix of everything. You have to have technical wrestling. You have to have the fucking fast paced car crash match. You also have to have wrestlers that look like wrestlers.
yeah,
Like, and no offense to when I say that, it's more of that it has to look like the reason why, like, again, the past generation watched wrestling. When
yeah.
you think of a wrestler back in the day, you're thinking of the body guys and the guys that it's
The
like
Hulk
the
Hogan
larger
and
than life. Yeah, the
Warrior,
larger than life. Yeah.
Dino
It's like,
Bravo.
but it's also, they have to have the modern
Yeah,
twist now,
yeah,
where again, bro, the smaller guys are doing it. It's how it works.
yeah,
But you have to have the balance where people can see it and it's like, oh, this is fucking good.
yeah.
Like, you have to also cater to a newer audience that might not know. Wait, so this is interesting. Because
Yeah,
for
but
us, they know we'll watch. No matter what they put on the
yeah,
television, we're gonna watch.
that's why I was
Um,
saying AEW is not going nowhere.
no, bro,
They got their
their
100
roster
million
is
viewers. You know,
fucking insane,
they got their X amount of views every week for
bro.
the normal
Their
people. They're not going
roster
nowhere.
right now. Where are we going? That is
Yeah,
the only place you can tell me you get to see on a random Wednesday. Okada, Speedball, fucking Will Ospreay, all that just on a Wednesday on TV. Like, come
yeah.
on, like,
But
bro.
yeah, dude. But like, you go back to the cruiserweight division. The cruiserweight division had speed, then you had technical wrestling, you had the power, which like what made them beautiful is like you got Juventud Guerrero and Rey Mysterio wrestling each other, doing power bombs to each other.
Yeah,
Shit
because
that only big men did.
they
Yeah,
weren't the typical like what now people consider cruiserweight wrestling.
yeah. So
And that's the
it's
thing.
like
That's why I love like when people don't do like when you do cruiserweight, it limits it because it makes you think, oh, it's only gonna be like people that fly. It's like no, like that's why I
mm,
love when it's like a different type of division, like a hybrid division or something like that. Because
the X division was
the X division, bro, the X division was the perfect way to do it because it shouldn't be about like, oh, it's just like flippy guys. No, it's guys that know how to do everything, bro. Some of the best fucking matches was Jerry Lynn versus RVD,
yeah,
and
and
those
those
two
are
guys that
technical
you
matches.
expected, bro. And that's the thing, you would think all they were gonna do is flips, bro. They had some of the best technical fucking sequences ever.
Yeah, yo, this is why I miss wrestling so much because Jerry, Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam opened up almost every show. And then you had Psychosis, Super Crazy, and Kid Cash every show. And every show, except for the moonsault off of the crowd, off of the
No, I
stat.
think that was Tajiri in that one, right? Tajiri
Yeah.
and someone
But
else. Right.
like except for that big moonsault, every match was different. It's
No,
like Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam always started the same with the chain wrestling, but every match was different. It
no,
always told something. There was a history there where it was like last time you won, you can't beat me this time. Type
yeah.
type. It's almost
Well,
like
and
you
and
were
it's
watching the
it,
finals.
yo, you know what I'm mad, and I hope now that fucking this WWE Vault channel exists, I hope they recorded these matches that Eddie and Matt Hardy were doing. Because there's house show matches that Eddie and Matt Hardy were doing, and for it was like for a loop. They just kept doing the same match, but every time they went overtime because Eddie's like, "Nah, we got to keep it going. Like, trust me." And they would add more to it. Like they would do something different. And by the end of the tour, they're like, "You know what? Fuck it." Like Eddie's like, "See, I told you, Bobby. I got you." Like, bro. But that's how fucking workers were, that they knew how to fucking make it. That it's like people are gonna talk, people are gonna enjoy, and they're gonna enjoy the fucking spectacle.
Yeah. You know, now it there's too much. Let me tell you what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I tell my brother with LFG, um, ma- uh Holyfield's son
Okay,
is I'm gonna show you who I am, and I like him. He's intense, he's strong. He got the physique. Is he green? Yes. Does he look like he's learning fast? Yes. He looks like he can be somebody, right?
okay.
Where the Rock's daughter's girlfriend is, I'm telling you who I am. But when she goes in the ring, she fucks up. She doesn't look confident. You know, she's she thinks she's better than she is. And there's too many of, I'm gonna tell you who I am instead of for show you who I am. Because I think a lot of people are so busy selling themselves. You know how that whole 30-second pitch me, you know, that bullshit. Everybody's selling themselves nowadays instead of for showing who they are. Because
You
you
know what
know,
it is? Because that's
back in the day, my bad for cutting you off, but like
no,
back
good,
in the
okay.
day, you had to prove you can do stuff before they allowed you to do it.
And the problem is now, oh, show me what you got. And instead of showing what you got, it's the mentality of, here's my elevator pitch. But you'll notice the real workers show you what they have.
Yeah.
They don't need to pitch it. Like it's there's so many on the indie level that have it, man. And that's what sucks, that there's only a certain amount of spots. 'Cause there's a lot of people, bro, that should be signed right now. And the ones that are signed, it
And
feels
well,
like there
we're
are.
start, we're starting to see what Tony Khan's all about with these interviews. You saw the Jack Swagger interview, the Jake Hager
Oh,
interview.
bro, but so much of that. See, and that's what pisses me off, because the Jake Hager interview, I get what he tried to do, because he's like, oh, I got to open forum. Bro, you say shit and then it's disproven instantly. And it's like, so now what the fuck was actually real?
Well,
Because
what
he tried
was
to, so he tried to bring up FTR and like this whole talent meeting.
yeah
And both members of FTR hit him up like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, because he tried to say like they were pushed away. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, like they even brought up, we've been on television consistently right now, to the degree, like I was saying earlier, bro. A random Wednesday, you had Okada, this. FTR opened last Wednesday
yeah
for AW.
they're wrestling Edge and Christian and all out.
Yeah, and yo, that segment, I was dying because I'm like, yo, the fact that we're getting Edge and Christian versus FTR is pretty cool. I don't know why they had to punch that security guard though. That's fucked up, man. Edge didn't have to deck that one guy. That's fucked up. He looked really
Hey,
familiar. I don't
yeah,
know.
but you know, like but you see some of the shit that he said has merit to it. You know, the whole he has a new toy. Like we've been saying this
Well, no, but
before
that so
anybody else said it. Tony
that
Khan is
part is
like a
known.
kid that just buy a toy and you know that, but you know it adds some validity to it when someone from the roster.
So
You know,
it's the thing of like that part is unfortunately known, and I don't want to. How do I say this without basically fucking
you
myself
think
over?
he's jumping over the bandwagon?
It's not that, but it's also unfortunately, And this is gonna sound like, again, it's stupid, but I have to say it.
You don't have stories for everybody.
That part.
I say it.
And it sucks because it's like, unfortunately, when you start, like, cool, I have this person, I have this idea, this idea, this idea. Oh, now I'm bringing in this person. Now I also have to plan this idea, this idea, this idea. Oh, don't worry, I still have ideas for this. And then before you know it, oh, and some people are left out. And it sucks because now the reason I say, and it's fucked, it's funny because I was with you and I still agree that it's a new toy thing. The problem now, I get it because it sucks because it's I'm not calling any of my roster new toys, but when you when you add in new people, some people get left behind, unfortunately, and it fucking sucks. And
Yeah.
it sucks
It's
because it's also very disrespectful when it's contracted people. You know,
yeah.
like
But
with,
it
let's say, like my situation, I unfortunately, a lot of it is, hey, we have things planned out. Certain things are still not fully done. It works out because of everything is independent. With Tony Khan, you have every single person under contract
yeah.
for the most part. Again, if you bring in like a Matt Cardona or stuff like that,
Yeah.
that's one offs. But when they're under contract, you would expect, hey, try to build something because there's a reason you gave them a contract.
Yeah.
Like, and it's also the sad part is, yes, if you're not producing them, I'm gonna look at the new toy, and if they're doing better, I'm gonna go to the new toy. You know, like,
Yeah. I get it.
and then it also circumstance. Like, there's certain people that, unfortunately, again, it sucks because they should have been treated better, and we know they should have been treated better, and then they go somewhere else, and boom, they're amazing. Like, and it's, again, it just shows depending on who you are, because a lot of people, their work rate shows it. The minute they're somewhere else, boom, look how they're treated. Ethan Page, for example, because that guy went everywhere. A guy I didn't think would end up in WWE because I'm like, oh well, from TNA he went over there. Maybe shows up in WWE, bro. They have him killing it right now with
Yeah.
the Canadian Championship. Pairing him with Chelsea Green, it works. It's a nice Lance Storm tribute with it too.
Yeah.
Like, and it's something where, unfortunately, sometimes maybe you fit this mold for a while, but maybe you just have to switch the sandbox. You know, like, and it's how this works. Like, that's why, like, Swerve Strickland, like, we all made the joke. Oh man, at the beginning, maybe he was kicking himself for not waiting to sign back with WWE. His AEW run ended up, again. It was bumpy at the beginning. We got to the title reign, got bumpy again, but it's like Swerve is still on a business level. He's probably making the most money he's ever made in
Yeah.
from the wrestling aspect, because in the music aspect, I know he's doing fucking amazing. But it's like, from a wrestling aspect, bro, he was able to sign a very fucking good deal. So it's like, that's also a part, which, hey, unfortunately, this is a wrestling business. And I know that's what ends up for a lot of the guys when they lose that. That's what creates the, well, fuck this company then if they don't want to fucking do anything with me. Because that's
Yeah.
also what sucks. Because it's like, if you're not on TV, if you're not being shown, your stock value goes fucking down. Like, no one wants that.
Yeah. But I mean, you see it with the new hires.
Yeah,
Well, you see it with Bobby Lashley. You saw with Ruby Riot.
yeah.
You know, it's. I honestly think that run with Swerve Strickland was mishandled. The title run, because I don't know how my man isn't 2-time champion right now.
Mm. That part I agree on because I think his run was at a. It's like we knew he was gonna become champion, and they just had to make it happen. But unfortunately, at the same token, it's almost like they had other plans. And it's funny because the plan we thought they were gonna do, and
But
I
we
can't.
not.
But it's funny because it's like it like and I won't say that I may or might not have known, but the plan that most people thought was going to happen was supposed to happen, and then that's not the direction they go anyway. So I'm like, what was the point? Why ruin the title reign and then not go with the other decision that possibly people would have been okay with? And now they're in a tag team, but then unfortunately Will Ospreay's out for a while because he's injured. Which is also the fucked up part that a lot of people are realizing now. Um, yes, the favorite independent wrestlers. Unfortunately, independent wrestling also fucking hurts. Just because they weren't on TV all this time does not mean they haven't sacrificed their bodies as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, "Oh man, this person's injury prone. How are they that? How are they hurt if they're just like they just got there?" It's like, no. Will Ospreay has been traveling around the world for the last fucking decade.
You bought a used car with 100,000 miles on it.
Like, but and
You're
it's a
gonna
good
start
fucking
changing some parts.
and it's a beautiful fucking car, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's like, bro, the Ospreys, the Omegas, bro. Speedball Mike Bailey for fucking a decade could not enter the US, unfortunately. And his resurgence, people thought, oh man, who's like the real fans knew who Speedball Mike Bailey was. But there was a lot of people that's like, oh man, who's this guy? And then now with AEW, it's like, oh man, I love Speedball. It's like, cool. He's been around for a minute. Like Speedball ain't a spring chicken.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, and I love Speedball McNeely, but he's also someone that it's bro, that mileage gets to you. That buck card gets to you.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the factor of again professional wrestling. Like these guys that really have done this, you see it. Like I always say, bro, this shit ain't fake because my neck still hurts at times. I had to sleep. I slept on the couch 2 days this weekend. My neck hurts.
Shit.
Like I'm feeling my bum card. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good being the promoter now. I'm okay.
Yeah. My bump card took a huge hit.
Yo,
My bump card was expired before I could even start training.
yo, legit. That's that. Yo, you went in for your bum card. You're like, what's this? No, that's your card. Why is it used?
Word.
Oh man.
That's why one of the refs was like, "Oh, why don't you try doing this?" I was like, "Because if I do, I'm gonna lose the connection between my legs and my back." What? Yeah, nigga. Y'all not the only ones that go through some shit. Y'all not the only ones that have life happen to them. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong, y'all do some shit, but you're not the only ones that have shit happen.
yeah, man.
Shit. But yep.
I already. I think somehow I started it later, but because I fast forward, I already, I already saw the main. So I'm waiting for Toe to catch up to the main, so that way we can say it one, Jeff.
Oh, I'm watching the tag team match now.
Okay, yeah.
Braun Breaker just speared Jey Uso,
Oh, okay.
and
So
he
you're
just pinned him.
2, 3.
So, do we see the War Games being Division versus CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight, and Roman?
I don't think LA Knight.
Who do you think, Sami Zayn?
Nah, I think who comes out in 2 seconds.
Zach Gowen? But right now, they're still beating up Jay. So
Okay, someone's coming out in like 2 seconds.
just ripped off the tape. LA Knight comes to stop Bronson Reed from splashing him. Brown Breaker gets FTO. Nope. He spears him. Now LA Knight rolls out of the ring. They throw him over the table. He's gone.
Yep.
Phantom Zone. Never able to stand up again. It takes a week to get out of that table.
Yo, I love for certain people, they'll flip that table just to make sure they can't move. Certain people, that's it. Once you're back there,
Over. Give me a hot dog, some mayonnaise.
mechanical.
Yeah, can of corn. He
Yo.
just hit him with the triple rope spear.
Oh.
Bronson Reed's climbing up to the top of the ropes.
Dum, 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 dum.
Soup Nami. He screams at the top of his lungs. Takes a huge fart. Guy in the fourth row faints. Bronson Reed's pointing at the camera. Jimmy Uso.
Yep.
He's a father now. He can't be doing this.
But that's what I think. I think it's Usos, Roman, and Punk.
I'm surprised he made it to the ring without gassing up. Yo, it's starting to be hard to defend Jey Uso. Like I know Blake, you know, he watches from time to time and he knows he's like, yo, look, everybody's eating and all that. But like the way they treat, I was saying is like he started out as a tag team with Jimmy. He became the right hand man with Roman. Then he became main event Jey Uso. Then he became world champion. Then he was back to being right hand man. Now he's back to being tag team. Like they really just went full circle with Homeboy. I don't know if it's him or what they see in this guy because he's looking like a spot holder instead of for a main event guy. You know what I'm saying?
What you're saying is he's been consistently on TV.
Ray, you want to translate that one?
I I was able to understand earlier. Now it just.
Yeah, I heard French.
Damn, Shell, I didn't know you spoke French.
Ça parle français. Téléphone TV.
Yo,
No, but I mean, it's he's looking like a placeholder now.
unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately.
And he was champion for Gunther. He lost his title so Gunther could wrestle Goldberg, and then Gunther lost his title so Seth Rollins can wrestle CM Punk. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not supposed to be that way. The perception is not supposed to be that. You know?
It shouldn't be, but this is where we're at.
Yeah.
But I guess that was Raw, folks. Live from Paris. Next week they're back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So Raw will be at the regularly scheduled time.
Hopefully.
Imagine it's like, hey, we're live in Milwaukee. 3
Fucking
p.m.
1
start
o'clock.
time. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
1 o'clock in the afternoon. I knew show was gonna come back. All right, show English this time before we get off.
Okay, I was gonna say. So what you're saying is, Jay Uso's been on TV consistently.
He has, but it's just been it's it's lost the steam. Like it's lost what it needed to be.
It's like a restaurant that you go, oh, this food is good, and they change the chef.
Yeah, legit, legit.
Got it.
Well, whenever they decide to give Ricky Starks, what's his name now? Ricky Orlando,
Ricky Saints.
Ricky Saints, the NXT Championship, so Obafemi could come to SmackDown. Then there's the new stars.
Yo, oh, the minute they send up Obafemi and Javon Evans, bro, like the matches they could do with Javon Evans is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Which they already teased it because they had Javon on SmackDown, and I feel like they were like, "Fuck, we sent him up." Like it almost I felt like ruined it because it's like you had him show up randomly on SmackDown and then just sent him back to NXT.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. But is it me or does it look like Yvonne Evans and uh what is it, AEW he was things partner
Darby?
Darby Allin are just having a who could throw me through the table partner?
No, legit.
Like, it's
No,
like,
you know what it is? Because with Darby, it's like, okay, yeah, he's a stunt man. This is what he's supposed to be doing. Javon, I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
your word.
Like,
Yo, Obafemi's strong because that throw during the fucking the NXT PLE, that didn't look like that was a good throw. It
nah,
didn't look like he had good grip on
it
motherfuckers. He
was
still got him there. Whereas Claudio, that motherfucker looked like he had him in the palm of his hand. He just threw him like a football.
yo. That was a good match though last week. The Claudio Darby.
Yeah,
Like AW last week, I actually enjoyed. Like for it was the first time in a while I sat down and watched the whole AEW episode.
yeah.
I don't know if it's because it's at the 2300 arena that added a little more to it, but I enjoyed it.
I hear
So,
you. It didn't
but
look like the Philadelphia arena, but
you know what it is because they tried to add like an ECW vibe to it. Like it was almost like, oh well, we're in the home of ECW. Let's give a different aesthetic to it. You know.
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, well, everybody, that was Monday Night Raw. It was better than Clash of Paris, my opinion. But we're back, baby. Tune in tomorrow. We will have a discussion on Apocalypse versus Thanos. Because you'd be surprised if you don't know who Apocalypse is or you don't know the extent of his powers, how similar these guys are and who might be stronger. And
Ooh.
then, yeah, we're back with the sports on
Yeah, sports
Wednesday.
is finally back.
Yo, fucking football is right around the corner. The first week of the true NFL season starts this weekend.
Yo, Hutch is gonna
The,
be pissed. Like, yo,
yeah, the
what
Cowboy
the fuck were we?
Cowboys made a trade. LeBron still whack. Fucking Daniel Jones is still a burger, and and all that good shit. And then Thursday we're gonna be reviewing Clash of Champions and be talking about wrestling. You know how we do. We always talk about
Hey,
wrestling.
yeah, we'll all finally be back because it's gonna be a good time. And then this time we could actually be on here because I tried to log in and I didn't have the codes, so it is what it is.
Could have told. Fucking show got it.
Yo, the fact that I saw Kenny and Show both go live like the next 2 days after, I was like, where were y'all when I was trying to go live? I was like, shit. I was
Word,
like, but we'll talk about that off the air. It's all good.
word. And then and Friday the Tone the Show.
Finally, we back,
We got
and
some
I
shit
got
coming.
shit to say. I got shit to say.
I got a story for y'all too. So tune in. We back, motherfuckers. Ain't
Hey,
going nowhere. But it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Appreciate everybody that showed up. All 17 of y'all motherfuckers. And the ones that had the balls to chat with us. Appreciate y'all more. Peace, everybody.
doses.